For years, I dreamed of giving back to my parents for everything they had done for me. When I finally landed a promotion at work, I decided to surprise them with an all-expenses-paid luxury trip. 5-star hotels, fine dining, breathtaking sights. It was the kind of vacation they'd never imagine affording. I spent weeks researching, booking flights, arranging private tours, and even upgrading their cruise cabin to a suite with a balcony. I couldn't wait to see the joy on their faces when I told them. But when I shared the surprise, their smiles faded. My mother exchanged a glance with my father, and my father cleared his throat. "This is amazing," he said carefully. "But your sister has been going through a rough time. We think it would be better if she went instead of you joining us." I froze. "What? Oh, honey, you wouldn't mind, would you?" my mother asked. "She needs this more than you do." My sister didn't even look embarrassed. "Thanks, I could really use a break." In that moment, the trip I'd planned for my parents became something else entirely, a gift hijacked. I tried to reason with them. "This was supposed to be for you, to thank you. I wasn't even going with you." But my father dismissed me. "We've already told your sister. It would be cruel to take it back now." Cruel? I felt my chest tighten. How was it fair that I saved for months, worked overtime, and carefully planned every detail, only for them to give my gift to someone else? It wasn't just about the money. It was about the thought, the effort, the love I put into this gesture. And they didn't care. My sister started texting her friends right in front of me, gushing about the free luxury vacation she was getting. That night, I lay awake, staring at the ceiling, the betrayal replaying in my head. My own family had shown me exactly where I stood in their priorities. The more I thought about it, the more a dangerous idea began to take root. If they could take something from me without asking, maybe I could take it back without asking, too. 2 days later, I watched them pack. My parents hugged me as if nothing was wrong. My sister wheeled her shiny new suitcase out to the car, grinning. "Don't worry," my mother said as they left. "We'll send you pictures." The door closed behind them, and the house fell silent. I stood in the middle of the living room, still tasting the bitterness in my mouth. They thought I would just swallow the insult, that I'd smile while they enjoyed the trip meant for my parents, that I'd play the dutiful daughter while my sister reaped the benefits of my hard work. But they underestimated me. I sat down at my laptop, pulled up my email, and opened the folder marked vacation bookings. Every reservation was under my name. The flights, the hotel, the cruise, the tours. I stared at the list for a long moment. Then, with a steady hand, I began to click cancel. It was almost satisfying, the way each confirmation email came in, one after another. "Your booking has been canceled. Refund processed. Reservation voided. The hotel suite? Gone. The cruise? Deleted. The private tour of the Amalfi Coast? Canceled with one tap." I knew it would take hours, maybe even days, before they realized. But when they did, they'd be stranded with nowhere to go, no place to stay, and no itinerary. I even canceled the airport transfer. By the time I was done, my inbox was full of refund notices, and my account balance was about to look very healthy again. I sat back in my chair, my heart pounding, not from guilt, but from relief. They had taken my generosity for granted. Now they'd feel the cost of that choice. It started with a text from my sister. Where's our hotel reservation?" I ignored it. Then my father called. "There's been some mistake. The hotel says we don't have a booking." "No mistake," I replied. "You gave my gift to someone else. I took it back." He sputtered. "Do you know how embarrassing this is? We're in a foreign country." "I imagine it's very inconvenient," I said evenly. "Almost as inconvenient as being replaced in your own plans." My mother jumped in on speakerphone, her voice sharp. "You've ruined the whole trip." "No," I said. "You ruined it the moment you decided my sister deserved it more than you. Actions have consequences." There was a long silence before my father finally said, "We'll talk when we get home." I hung up. When they came back, they barely looked at me. My sister wouldn't speak at all. Apparently, they'd managed to book a few cheap motels along the way, but the experience had been nothing like the dream vacation I'd planned. No fine dining, no luxury tours, just scrambling to find somewhere to sleep each night. They acted as if I'd committed some unforgivable crime. But I didn't feel guilty. I felt free. For years, I had bent over backward to please them, to earn their approval. This time, I'd stood my ground. And it felt better than any trip ever could. I knew our relationship might never be the same. But maybe that was the point. Sometimes you have to burn a bridge, not out of spite, but to make sure no one walks over you again.